My name's Todd Chandler. I'm a filmmaker, an artist, and an educator. I'm based in Brooklyn, New York, although right now I'm in upstate New York.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, and of course, David, who's so great, connected us. Um, and he had mentioned that you, Todd, have been a sort of a friend of the festival for a while, of the Athens International Film and Video Festival. So we were curious why you keep coming back. What you like about Athens and what do you like about the festival?
Well, I mean, I've actually never been.
Really? Okay. Hey, thank you for that.
Um, I've never been to the festival, although I've had films there. It's just sort of the timing has never worked out. But David and I have been in touch over the years, and he's been really supportive of my work. And I really, while I've never been to the festival, I'm quite familiar with it, and I really um, feel like the festival is a very special. It's a very special thing that happens there. I think the curation is really smart. Programming is really smart, and the festival takes risks on all kinds of films, and as a filmmaker, it really feels like they put filmmakers first. They really um, care about filmmakers, care about cinema, care about doing right by filmmakers. And I think that, in particular, in this year, that's been more true um, than ever. And I don't want to digress too much, but I've really appreciated, the festival invited my film Bulletproof before the pandemic hit. David and I talked about it, and then, the pandemic happened and all the festivals were scrambling, figuring out what to do. Some were going online, some were canceling. And the communication that's come from the festival over the course of the last year has been really, um, I feel like it's just sort of noteworthy. My film has been making the rounds, so I've been communicating with a lot of different festivals. And, I think I do just want to mention this one email that I got from David that said, hey, we were planning on having an online festival, and actually we want to do right by our filmmakers, and we want to hold out for, in person if possible, but also just to know that it's now 2021, we're still going to include all of our 2020 films. Um, and I think that that's really important, and it's really rare. In fact, a lot of major festivals that are not doing that, and I think are sort of not doing right by the filmmakers from 2020 in not doing that. Film festivals that have canceled, and so I really appreciated that a festival like Athens, which doesn't necessarily have a lot of resources, can say, hey, you know what, we want to do right by filmmakers, and we weren't able to have this last year, so we're going to include, we're going to have a 2020 2021 festival. And it really was meaningful for me and for other filmmakers I know to sort of to get that communication.